and scores them on a scale of 0 to 100. Normally, in this situation, this is a your boy and creature feature show, but my co-host today is has some things he has to had to step away from the show today. So in his replacement, I have none other than the legendary, the wonderful Vampy. Vamp-
Hello, everyone. This is awesome. I'm so excited for this show, for sure.
Love it, love it, love it. So now, if we get all the contestants to go ahead and request the box, I'll go ahead and get you guys all in here and start explaining what we do on this show. So basically, what we do is we go on the internet and we pick a movie and we figure out what the internet critics and the internet audience scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100. Now, between the three of you, whoever's the closest to that score will get a point, and then they get to pick the next movie. The only thing about picking the next movie is that the other two contestants have to be at least familiar with the movie. It can't be a random movie you saw with your cousin last Thursday. So we're gonna do that for about 40 minutes, and then
Come
we're gonna
on.
after that we're gonna talk about each movie, and then in the last 15 minutes we're gonna get into what's called our rapid fire round. We're gonna stop talking about movies and we're gonna start scoring these movies. So if your favorite streamers in here, I highly recommend that you guys stick around, and because you never know who's going to win this one. I've seen people make comebacks of crazy matters on this one. All right, Catch, how we doing? Welcome.
What's up?
Real deal. Hello.
How you doing,
And
bud?
last but not least, obviously, Lux. Do you guys have any questions before we get the show started?
Can you explain the rules again? No, I'm just kidding.
Just
wait
point
till
me in the
wait till you
direction I
hear
need
my
to go, man. I'm good.
wait till you hear my rundown every 15 minutes. You'll hear it right there.
All right, perfect.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Vampy, you're going to start us off with our first movie, and then after that, the contestants will start picking movies. What do you got for us to start off here?
Whew. All right, let's go with Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Has everybody seen Goodfellas?
Yep.
Catch is going no.
All right, like,
Wow.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Anybody think
look!
Goodfellas?
Listen, I'm
I'm
familiar.
gonna walk away from this screen right now.
I'm familiar.
Real,
enough.
Oh,
we've been there. Real, trust me, we've been there before.
This
I'm
is
familiar enough,
insane.
though. Like I feel like I could have a good handle on it.
Now we'll move on to the
Right.
next one here. What do you think for us, Vampy? What do you got for the next one?
all right. My dog Skip.
My dog Skip. Nope.
Never even heard of it.
I avoid the
I've
dog
heard of it, I
movies
just
because
never
you
seen it.
always cry in a dog movie.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Every
like
time.
for the Bedford
Every
Brothers?
time you cry.
Oh, come on.
All right,
All
fine.
right, Vampy, you got one more, then I'm going to take the reins.
We're going Titanic. You gotta say Titanic.
We're going Titanic.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've seen
Classic.
Titanic. Yeah.
Classic
Been a
movie,
really long
Titanic.
time, but I've seen it.
All right, Catch, we're going to start with you. What do you remember from the movie Titanic?
Not a lot.
Well, the boat did go down.
There's a boat. There was some new drawing.
Boats and boobs. I mean, what else do you need?
Yep. No, exactly. Boats and hoes, for sure. And an iceberg that was
The
towards
real
end
antagonist of the movie.
I just told the whole movie like that.
was pretty much on a
Boats.
band that would just kept playing.
Prestige
Boats,
worldwide.
boobs, and bergs.
Prestige worldwide.
All right, so now, Catch. On a scale of 0 to 100, what do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
Internet critics, so not like acclaimed critics.
Well,
I'm
no,
fine. I
no,
have
then
a
we're gonna have the
phone.
internet audience. So, maybe
not
some are
fine?
acclaimed, some aren't. But the internet audience is always built a little different.
Well, a lot of times it depends on the movie, but especially with comedies, the public rates them higher than the critics usually. But that's not a comedy, so I don't know. I'm gonna go. We're just gonna run 89.
All right. And what do you think the internet audience scored this movie?
Oh wait, that's what I thought. Internet audience.
You want to do 89 for the audience?
No,
Is that
no,
what
no,
you want?
no. Okay, I understand now. No. We're good. I'm gonna go 77.
97.
89, 77.
Okay, got it.
All right. Real deal. What do you remember from the movie Titanic?
Come back, Jack. Come back.
He could have. There was
I
plenty
think
of room
that's
on that
about-
dang boat.
Wasn't she on like the
Door.
door
Whatever
or
it was.
something?
Door, boat.
Oh,
The door.
there we
Yeah,
go.
there we go. The door.
The door.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget the door. That's about it. That's all I remember, man. And like a whole bunch of
Oh, no.
China plates crashing to the ground. Other than that, that's it.
All right. I like it. On a scale of 0 to 100, what do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
95.
All right. And what do you think the audience scored it?
92.
All right, Lux, what do you remember from old Titanic?
Yeah, well, I remember it was a 2 VHS, right? Because it was a long one. Right. And I loved it. It was a cute movie. I like, where the water's coming in and the ship and the band is playing. And who doesn't love Leonardo DiCaprio? Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh yeah, that was mine and Cat's favorite part of the whole movie, Leo.
He is my hall pass, so.
There you go. You're a little too old for him, though, unfortunately. Once you hit 23, it's game over.
Yeah, 25 if you put it to them.
Cute movie with everyone dying. Yeah.
Cute movie. Everyone dies.
They wrapped it up. Nice little bow.
All right. Lux, what do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
Okay, I'm gonna give that a 90. I'm gonna say 90, please.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And the audience?
then I'm gonna go 89 for the audience. Sorry, 89, please.
So a fun little fan theory about Titanic. So when you die of hypothermia, no bodies ever sink when they die. Their body starts to fill with gas and they float.
So he just would have floated.
So the rumor is that they think he held his breath, swam away, and then went on to become the Great Gatsby.
Catch me if you can. I don't.
I'm the Frozen Man.
Just a fun little fact there.
That is crazy.
Dead bodies don't sink.
Wow.
Gave this movie
Unless
an
it's a dead body,
88%.
Oh.
The audience gave this movie a 69%. Nice.
Wow.
The first point goes to Catch. Catch, welcome to the board.
Hey.
You get to pick the next movie.
What was the other ratings though?
You got it. 89 and 65.
88 and 69.
88 and 69.
Okay.
Nice.
So I can just pick any movie that's like somewhat popular.
As long as the other two contestants are familiar with it, you're good to go.
How about The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Everyone's seen The Princess Bride.
Do I have to admit to that? Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean you admit to
Yes.
it? What are you talking about? That's a great movie.
You're thinking of The
That's such a
Princess
good
Diaries.
movie, right?
The Princess Bride's the good one. You're thinking of The Princess Diaries.
That is the perfect movie to watch.
No, but thank you for admitting that you just saw The Princess Diaries too. That's pretty cool.
Whatever.
All right, real deal.
All right, are we all good on The Princess Bride?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go.
All right. Catch. What's your favorite scene from The Princess Bride?
Oh man, I mean, I would have to go with when they're on the boat, it's like no more rhyming. I mean it. Anybody want a peanut?
Anybody got a peanut?
Anybody want a peanut?
It's one of. I mean, there's so many good ones. That's just the first one that popped into my head.
Inconceivable. I
Ah,
always loved a good inconceivable.
do not think that word means what you think.
You
it means.
think that I think that you know that I switched it so you put it there to make me think that you had it there.
That's my favorite scene.
Oh. See, I wasn't even prepared. I came off the golf course. I didn't even think about wearing a movie shirt. Fail.
You look like Don Johnson in Miami Vice. You're good.
That's great.
Wow.
Oh. Fair.
But I digress. What do you think the internet critics scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
Are we talking to me?
Yes.
Internet critics, I'm gonna say 62.
Okay.
62.
Yeah.
In the audience?
91.
All right, real deal. What do you remember from The Princess Bride?
They're very vague. Very vague. I think I watched that with my ex-wife, and that was one of the snoozers, but that boat scene seems to ring a bell.
Snoozers.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fine. That's all right. What do you
You're
think
forgiven.
the internet critics scored this movie?
I'm gonna say 74.
All right. And the audience?
55.
Is that just going off of your own personal experience right there? Is that the score that you gave the movie?
I'm an audience. I fell asleep. That's a good score.
I'm
for
an
falling asleep,
audience.
isn't it? I thought.
I like that answer. I like that. I'm an audience. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. All right. Lux, what do you remember from The Princess Bride?
I love The Princess Bride. As You Wish, and the
I
fire
was gonna say
swamp,
that.
and what's his face with the man with 6 fingers, right? He's looking for the man with 6 fingers.
Diego Montoya.
Like everything is so
You
good
put
about
some
it.
respect
Thank
on
you,
Diego
yes.
Montoya's name.
It's not even the right
I
name.
hope you would.
It's
Thank you.
Inigo.
I know. I
It's,
can't
yeah,
say
Indigo.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, this is a featured show, sir. This is a featured show. Okay, I didn't want to get too close to it. All right, this is a featured show.
My apologies. My apologies.
But once again, I digress.
Yep.
Which is how the show works. So now, what do you think the critics scored this movie, Lux?
Okay, let's go. Critics. Oh boy. Let's say. Oh man, this is a good movie. Let's say 80 for the critics.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go also 80 for the audience.
Oh, she's going across the board.
Oh,
Don't forget the rundown.
kind of a smart play.
You know what? I'll do the rundown right now before I give you the scores. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, a feature show on Mondays. I'm your host, your boy. This is my beautiful co-host, Vampy. What we do on the show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet, we figure out what the internet critics, the audience score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. We stick around, though. In the next 30 minutes, we'll be in the rapid fire round where we stop talking about the movies. We start just scoring them. If you'd like to be on the show, please hit up my wonderful admins. We got Emoji J, Micah, and Vampy. All right.
Sold.
Can I wager 200?
Go to the man now. We got 20 already. I got 250. 250. I got 250 to get. 250 to get. Go once, go twice. Sold. To the man in blue.
Man in blue.
Oh,
The
yeah, I
critics
forgot that.
gave this movie a 96%. The audience gave this movie a 94%. Putting her on the board is Lux. Lux, welcome
Rio
to the
sucks
board.
again.
Thank you.
Welcome to the board. Now, last time you were on the show, you had what I would consider a mountain of VHS tapes. And she has it.
I didn't want to disappoint.
All right. So what are we thinking for the next movie?
Okay, I'm gonna go. I got Mallrats.
I love that movie. I love that.
Yeah,
Real deal. Of
he's
all
in
the people
town,
I know,
too.
you
Like, I could
you
go
need to
see
go
him.
watch that movie. You'll love it.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
It's Jay and
Okay, I'll
Silent
check it
Bob's
out.
first movie ever.
I know what it is. I've never watched it.
Yeah,
All
I've
right,
never
strike
seen it,
one.
but I definitely will check it out.
Yeah, check out Mallrats.
Okay, no worries.
Strike one for Lux.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Fern Gully.
God, I love that movie.
I've seen that.
I know the
Definitely
name,
seen
but I
that.
don't know the movie.
Okay.
Robin Williams plays a
Okay.
bat.
Is Robin Williams the Bat?
Yeah,
Robin
you
Williams
didn't
is
know
Batman.
that?
No way.
Yep.
That's wild. Okay. Okay.
Gee.
All right. Here's my other one. This might be my third strike. So
Here we
Okay.
go.
I got the
The
Mask.
Mask.
Oh, we've all
Seen
seen
The
that.
Mask.
I've seen that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Whew. All right.
Woo! She gets on base with two strikes. All right, Lux.
So here's the beast of
So,
on your
let me
feet.
ask you, why The Mask?
I chose the Mask actually because I've been on the show a couple of times, so I've been through a bunch of my VHS tapes. So I went through them today, and I was like, okay, what haven't we talked about? I think, and what movies do I like? Because I love Jim Carrey. He's fantastic. I think there's only one movie, maybe The Cable Guy, that wasn't his best, but other than that, like I love it.
Oh, Billy,
Cable Guy
I'm
was
here
good.
for you. What?
Don't let your scrambled eggs get cold, Steven.
I got wrong.
Yes, the Cable Guy is great. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not talking about The Cable
Okay,
Guy.
I don't know.
We're talking
It's
about The
weird.
Mask.
I'm sorry. Okay, someone say Cable Guy next. Okay.
Oh,
Exactly. I,
Billy.
guess, I,
All
I
right,
think
sorry,
we know what the
here we
next movie's gonna be. Well, anyway, what do you think the critics scored this movie?
Okay. I don't think they scored very well. So I'm gonna go, let's say, I don't like to do too low. Let's go 70 for the critics. I feel like it should be lower. Okay, and then let's go 65
go
for
lower?
the audience. Yeah, you know what? Let's go
You wanna go
65
lower?
critics. Yes, please. Thank you. 65
Okay.
critics and then 60 for the audience, please. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Catch, what do you remember from the movie?
Oh man, I remember that made me want to learn how to swing dance.
Salsa?
Like, and then like,
The swing, all that stuff.
hey,
I wanted to be Cuban Pete.
Pachuco! Which is a great song, by the way. If somebody could cue that up, that would be awesome.
What, Cuban Pete?
But
That's right.
yeah, no, it's and obviously he's green as oh yeah, we're featured. He's super green. Well, this is a different theme. It's a different theme. But
Oh, you're talking about the. Oh, okay. Oh, but
in the
that's the only- hey,
ballroom, in the
it popped right up.
ballroom. Hey, Pachuco! It's actually the name of the song. But anyways, I digress. I remember a lot about it, but yeah, no, it made me want to learn how to swing dance, which I never did pursue.
It's never too late.
Yes,
That's
Too late.
true. That's true. But I gotta find a real tiny lady to be able to throw in the air. So that's kind of hard to do where I live. There's a lot of corn farms around here.
Well, get stronger.
God,
You
you're a
can't find them.
savage, bro. You're a savage.
Well, what do you think the critics scored the Mask?
I'm gonna say
I digress.
Critics, I'm gonna go 72 with the critics,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go 79 with the audience.
All right, real deal. What do you remember from the movie The Mask?
I think my favorite part is when the dog gets the mask and it turns
Milo?
super
Put some
mask
respect on
dog.
Milo's name.
Super Milo. Yeah. Yeah, that's I think the best part of that whole movie. Like that's Jim Carrey's just phenomenal. He was a phenomenal actor in his time, man. Absolutely. One
I
of
would
my
argue he
favorites.
still is. But
Well, when's the last time he did a movie though? It's been forever.
He does Sonic. He did the last 2 Sonics.
What?
He did. He was in the
That's
Sonic.
a
He was
that's
in
not
Sonic
him.
the Hedgehog, and he's really good. He plays Dr. Robotnik. It's awesome.
oh, that's right.
I haven't seen either.
Me neither.
Nope.
Dude, they're really good. I highly recommend you guys watch the Sonic movies. They're really good.
I love Sonic movies.
No, we'll have to check him out.
But anyway, I digress. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
I'm gonna go 81.
All right, and what do you think the audience scored this movie?
Higher, 90.
Did he say 81 or 1?
81.
I said 81.
No, critics
gave it
definitely
a
did not
1.
give that a 1. Come on now.
I'm like, hold on, what?
Fun fact about this movie: this was Cameron Diaz's first movie ever.
Ooh.
No, I didn't know that. Well, that is
Really?
a fun
She
fact.
made her
isn't
debut
it?
in this movie. So, just a fun fact there. The critics gave this movie an 80%.
Wow.
The audience gave this movie a 68%.
Oh.
Catch with the point. Catch, what do you got for us next?
This is a deep poll. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Love that movie.
No.
We are the knights that say knee.
Oh, you know it. Tis but a
Okay.
blessing.
No Monty Python for this guy. Never got
All
into it.
right. Okay. Okay.
Go
Fight
away,
Club.
or I will taunt you a second time.
Fight Club.
Fight Club. What's rule number 1 about Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
We're gonna talk about Fight Club.
What's rule number 2 about Fight Club?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I mean, shut up.
I didn't hear anything. I heard fudge.
Sorry, Mimi.
I heard fudge.
I heard first too.
I like fudge.
I love
Who doesn't love fudge? What the fudge are we doing? Anyway, Catch, what's your favorite scene in Fight Club?
Ooh, man, favorite scene. Probably when Bob with the bitch tits gets shot and they bring him in and they're around him and he's dying and they're like, his name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
It's a pretty good scene. It's a pretty good scene. There's so many good ones. The very ending scene is great with everything exploding and imploding and all of that.
With a little Smashing Pumpkins in the background.
One of my favorite things about that movie, though, I've seen it so many times, but like every time I watch it, I catch a new little snippet that's like
Easter egg.
a new single frame that's like weaved in. Because there's so many just single frame still shots that are just weaved into that movie where like Tyler Durden will just pop up in the background for one single frame. And so like I'm always catching new things. I haven't watched it in a very long time, but every time I watched it, I would always see something new. So that was one of my favorite things about that movie.
Love it. All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
I think the critics, oh man, that's a tough one because like I feel like when it was released, so well, I guess we're talking internet critics, so that could be skewed now. Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna go 85 with the internet
Okay.
critics.
And what do you think the audience scored it?
93.
All right, real deal. What do you remember from?
Lux over here, professional, writing down what we're saying. I like that.
She's taking notes. Taking
Then
notes.
I don't repeat, and sometimes I can go like
She's waiting for that perfect Price is Right moment where she's gonna
watched The
slide
Price
right
is
in
Right.
between your guys' names. This is-
601, Bob.
Showcase Showdown.
What did you say? 88? 89, you boy.
Uh,
All right, real deal.
so
What do you remember?
well, I think my favorite part of that movie was when he realizes that Brad Pitt's like non-existent, and it's just him in his own head.
God, spoiler alert for people.
What you mean? Everybody's seen Fight Club. What?
Good point. That's a good point.
Come on now. First rule. Nope.
Ruined.
Oh, well, you've seen it
Oh, yeah,
now.
oh, everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen
You've
it.
seen it now. It was a good movie, man, from beginning to end, man. Like the fight scenes in it, and like it was good for its time for sure.
Love it. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
I think they were more like 78 from the critics, and then from the audience, I'm gonna stay right around at like 81.
All right, Lux. What do you remember from Fight Club?
I remember Brad Pitt from Fight Club. And that is the largest part I remember. But it's based on
That's
a book
my,
written by Chuck.
What'd you call it earlier? Ken?
That's your favorite?
With Leo?
Yes,
call
see? What did I say? Oh,
That's my hall pass. Yeah. No, Brad Pitt. That's my
Oh,
hall pass.
Wait, what did I say?
That's the
but
one
it's
I
based
remember.
on a book by Chuck Palahniuk, and the book is so good. Yeah, and I love Chuck Palahniuk. So I was really, I think that's what's exciting for me. Yeah, right? Yeah, Haunted. People actually fainted at the reading of Haunted because he's so wild. Yeah.
Is the movie an accurate depiction of the book? Oh, it
I'd
never
say
really
it's
is, but,
pretty
like, do they
good.
get some parts right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think it's a good adaptation of the book. It's not, the movie is always the tip of the iceberg, right? And the book is the entire thing. So if you can capture like that, that top part, well, then I think that you've done a good job. So
Love it. All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
okay, I'm gonna go 80 for the critics, please,
Okay.
Bob, and I'm gonna go 85 for the audience.
85.
Yes, please.
Rundown.
All right, I'll do the rundown before we do the scores here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score Feature Show. I'm your host, your boy. This is my beautiful co-host, Bambi. What we do on the show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet, we figure out the internet critics and the internet audience scored these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. We're going to be done for another 15 minutes until we get to the rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about the movies and start scoring the movies. I'd like to be on the show. Please, my wonderful admins. We have Emoji J, Micah, and Vampy.
Boom. I'll take that for 200.
Critics.
Please.
Actually, before I talk about the critics, my favorite scene in this movie is, where Ed Norton has to go to his happy place, and he's got the little penguin there, and he just looks at him and goes, "Slide." That's my favorite. I love penguins. I love penguins. Okay, I'm sorry.
Such a
I love
great
penguins.
part.
When I see that little cute penguin just go slide, I'm like, yeah, little penguin, you go slide.
The scene where he's
Critics
riding the
gave
bike
this
through the
movie-
house, though, or the scene where he's riding the bike through the house and he crashes it.
That's a pretty good one too, man. That movie, man.
Not bad. Not bad.
For the action, I think that there was a lot of comedy involved. In that
Oh,
movie,
for sure.
A lot of dark
where they're
comedy.
hitting just hitting golf balls and stuff. Like that's a great.
And all of a sudden they hit that one car. Like, oh, go. All right. But I digress. The critics gave this movie an 80%.
Oh, hello.
The audience gave this movie a 96%.
Wow.
Wow.
Catch with another point.
I just want to confess this is shocking that I'm getting any points, so I'm just shooting in the dark here on most of this.
You'd be surprised how many times we've heard that old. You know what? Like
This guy's a
Aerosmith once
movie
said, it's
buff.
the same.
Right?
old
Yeah.
song, same
He works for
old
Rotten
song."
Tomatoes.
Definitely a movie buff in disguise.
I'm really
Catch,
knocked out.
what do you got
That's-
for us?
Oh, all right. I didn't come prepared at all. So, let's go Happy Gilmore.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
Yep.
Carl, rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
I love that movie from beginning to end.
I'm gonna show it after we talk about this movie. I got to show you guys something. All right, so Catch, what's your favorite part of Happy Gilmore?
I mean, it's gotta be Bob Barker, the Bob Barker fight scene.
You know, I really like you, and I'm a little nervous, but you know what that probably feels like when it's on Let's Make a Deal. It's The Price is Right,
has
Happy.
to be. And it makes me regret even more that I did not wear a movie shirt because I have a The Price is Wrong bitch shirt.
Ah, Pat.
I failed terribly being on here. I'm sorry.
I didn't
but
put on my Pizza Planet shirt today, so if that makes you feel any better.
I didn't wear a
Alright,
movie
it
shirt
does.
either.
It
I'm wearing
does.
pajamas.
That's gotta be. I mean, there's you know, there's a lot of great scenes, but that's hands down gotta be the best scene.
I like it. I like it. All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
Ooh, I'm gonna say the critics scored a 68.
All right. And what do you think the audience scored it?
I'm gonna go an even 90.
Going 90. All right. Real deal. What do you remember from the old Happy Gilmore?
Lots. That movie is a classic. I think the best part for me, man, is when Shooter McGavin is shooting the ball off that guy's foot, and he's got the nails sticking out of his head. He's
you
like,
can
"I get it removed next week."
You can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
but he just like runs. Yeah, it was great, man. Great movie. And they actually are making Happy Gilmore 2. That's coming out on Netflix this year.
It has been confirmed. I'm excited.
Well,
for
it
that.
got greenlit. I don't know if it's this year. It might be next year, but
No, they said they confirmed it. If it's now like November release date.
really, because last I heard he was still writing it a couple months ago.
Wow, they're like in the middle of producing it now.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
But we digress.
Yeah. Okay, so audience, right?
Critics.
Critics. So critics, I'm gonna go an even 70.
Okay.
And then audience, I'm gonna do 79.
All right. Lux, what do you remember from old Happy Gilmore?
I think the part where the alligator and the guy loses his hand, or crocodile. I don't know.
Chubbs.
Is it the coach? I don't.
Carl Weathers.
Okay, yeah. This is the part that stands out for me. Also, that he's playing hockey in the beginning, and that's us Canadians, we love our hockey. So let's go.
Let's go.
When was the last time a Canadian team won a Stanley Cup? Oh!
30 years, something like that.
Okay. I can't speak anymore on this show. I have to now.
I'm sorry. It was low hanging fruit. I had to go for it.
This is wild.
Okay, Lux. What do you
All right.
What do you think the critics scored this movie?
I think I think fairly low. So I'm gonna go. Let's go 65 for the critics.
All right, and the
And then I'm
audience?
gonna go. Let's go 75 for the audience. Yeah, that feels right. Lock it in.
I've got this. My wife bought me a little Christmas present a few years ago, and this is an autographed Shooter McGavin golf ball.
That is awesome.
Shooter.
Shoot
Yeah.
up.
Sweet.
Honestly, honestly, obviously, Happy had that little one-off season where he went and won the tour, but Shooter before that was like the 13-time tour champion. Okay, he went on a run like no other. Okay, just to get it all taken away by some hockey player. But you know what? You can't forget about what he did before the hockey player showed up. Okay, man went on an absolute run.
Yeah, but he also does weird stuff on a beach. So
This score, by the way, was between the three of you was decided within 3 points. Between all three of you, 3 points decided this score.
Ooh.
The critics gave this movie a 62%. The audience gave this movie an 85%
Oh.
with a score of 11. Catch gets the point.
I finally got on the board, but no.
I know.
Don't
I
worry,
was
brother, you're
like,
gonna get on. We're coming up on the rapid fire around here. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's only one person who's never been on the board. There's only one person.
Oh, you just
He-
manifested the
He
second.
will not be named. He will not be named. But Catch is on a roll right now. What do you got for our next movie, dude?
I mean, I feel like we should stay in a similar lane and go with Tommy Boy.
Love
I
Tommy
almost
Boy.
grabbed that one. Yeah.
It's been a long time, but I have seen it.
Callahan Auto Parts.
Dude, there's so many shirts I can wear.
You've got that voice down pat, bro.
Well, I'm from Chicago, so that I can do the Midwestern voice pretty good. Oh, how you doing? Little Callahan Auto Parts. I used to have a Callahan Auto Parts shirt, but I don't know where it went. Anyway,
do have
I
one.
digress.
should've wore it.
Catch, what do you remember from this movie?
I mean, I don't know. One of my favorite scenes is where he just completely destroys the car. Like it happens over time, kind of, but like backs up and the wait, am I confusing thing? No, that's right.
No, you got it.
Yeah, right. Well, sometimes I confuse Black Sheep and Tommy Boy. I'm like, wait, there's a couple similar scenes. But yeah, where he rips. the
Oh,
door
what'd you do?
And Road. That's a classic when the NOS is leaking.
Tommy want way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of great scenes. It's been a long time, so I don't remember a lot, but like as far as like quotes, but
That's all right. I like that. I like it. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
oh, probably terribly, man. I'm gonna go 65.
All right. And what do you think the audience scored it?
87.
All right, Real. What do you remember from Tommy Boy?
Not much, really. But I did see it a long time ago. I think probably him backing up with the car there, man, was pretty good. That was probably what'd you do? We're like, it was good, man. That was a good part for sure. Fat
What do
guy
you
in a
think?
little coat.
I was trying to remember if it was from that movie. Thank you. Gee, I was like, that's the
That
thing
one.
I was
You
gonna
were
say, but I
there.
was like,
No,
that was
it's
that movie. Was it
hard because it's like, is it Black Sheep or Tommy Boy? I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I thought it
You
might have
gotta
been Chris
get it
Farley's
together.
skit, so like, oh god, right? Yeah.
So
Can't be holding hands here.
critics, I think, yeah, they definitely scored this movie low. I'm gonna go even lower and go like 59. And audience, I'll do 72.
You just standing or 22. What's your number?
All right, Lux, what do you remember?
72.
That was my thing I was gonna say, the fat man in a little coat, and I couldn't remember if it was a Chris Farley skit or if it was from the movie. So that is the main thing I remember. I actually almost grabbed the VHS to bring, but I wasn't sure if that would be something that everyone had seen or would remember. So right on.
All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
Okay, I think also low. Yeah, I don't think it was received very well. So I'm gonna go 55 for the critics.
Okay.
And let's say 60. Let's say 60 for the audience. My writing's not helping me, by the way, Catch. I just put away my marker. It's not even.
All right. I had something in my head and I completely forgot what I was just going to say, which is always fun. Anyway, the critics gave this movie a 40%.
The critics didn't like Chris Farley.
The audience gave this movie a 90%.
What?
Catch taking another one. He's on a roll.
Plug in and the rundown.
All right, one more rundown before we get into the rapid fire round here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score. I'm your host, your boy. This is my beautiful co-host, co-host Vampy. I apologize. What we do on this show is we go on the internet and we figure out what the internet critics and the audience score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. We've now moved into the rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies and we're going to start scoring them. If you'd like to be on the show, please hit up my wonderful admins. We got Emoji, Jay, Micah, and Vampy. Ah!
We're doing really well here. I was kidding.
This is a very professional setup. I don't know if you guys realize we do things very professionally here.
Only the best.
America! All right. Now we've gotten into a rapid fire round where we're going to go ahead and take actually the movie duties here. Now going to go over to Vampy. You guys are just required to just score some movies.
All right, let's go. Okay, so the first movie I'm gonna call out is The Blind Side.
The Blind Side. They're Canadian. They don't watch football movies.
I'm like, is that a sports movie? Go sports.
Go across the board.
Yeah,
I
I've never seen
know. I know of it. Never seen it.
No, that's strike one for Vampy before I take over.
All right, you know what? We're going with Men in Black.
Men in
Alright.
Black.
Been a while, but
Tony Shalhoub's in that movie. Fun fact. The guy from Monk. All right, so this goes to Catch Men in Black. What do you think the scores are?
I'm gonna go 80-90.
80-90. All right. Real deal.
86-92.
Lux.
And Lux.
Let's go. I didn't write it down. It was too fast. 93 and 90. Please. Maybe it'll be better if I don't. write it down.
93 and 90.
Yes, please.
critics gave this movie a 91%. The audience gave this movie an 80%. Lux with the point.
Had it backwards.
What do you got for us now, Vampy?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, sure, it's been a long time. I've seen it once or twice a long time ago, but yeah.
It's Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. If it's been a long time, go watch it again.
It's a good one.
I feel like I've watched it enough. I don't think I need to revisit it.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
All right, I might have to
All
revisit
right, Lux,
it.
it's on you.
Okay, let's go 70 for the critics, please,
Okay.
and 75 for the audience.
All right, catch.
I'm gonna go 76 for the critics and an 88 on the audience.
All right, real.
80-80.
Might be a smart move.
Critics gave this movie a 62%. The audience gave this movie a 78%. Lux with another point.
This is
My
insane.
comeback.
Oh, sorry, real deal. You can still make the comeback right here.
All right. Ugh. All right. Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Now we're not talking. Speaking of boats and hosts from the first movie.
Prestige Worldwide. Let's go.
All right, Lux, it's on you again. Step Brothers.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go 65 critics, and let's go 68 audience, please.
65, 68.
Yes, please.
All right, catch.
I'm gonna go 80, 95.
All right, real deal.
75-85.
The critics gave this movie a 55%. The audience gave this movie a 69%. Nice. Lux with another point.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Big loss.
Let's go with Back to the Future.
Back to the Morty. The original Rick and Morty.
Thank you. I was glad I ain't the only one who thought that.
All right. Lux, Back to the Future.
All right, I'm gonna go 89 critics, please, and 90 audience.
All right. Catch.
Ooh, I'm gonna really pull some Prices Right stuff right here, and I'm gonna go 88, 91.
Oh, he's sliding right in to the outside.
And I'm going to go even further and go 87-92.
Why couldn't neither one of them be close to it?
Ding, 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 ding. Come on, let's go. Give me a point.
Come on down.
Come on.
That backfired immediately.
I've
The
never
price is
seen this
wrong.
before. This may have happened one time on the show ever before. The critics gave this a 93. The audience gave it a 95. You all got 9 points. You all got 9 points. You all get a point. Real deal's on the board.
Let's go.
That was incredible. I think that's only happened one other time in the 2 years on this show.
That's fantastic. Let's go, man. Let's go. I love it.
Memories.
Do I get? Oh, I guess I still don't get to pick a movie though. That sucks.
Ah, sorry, buddy. You come back next week though.
You should, but
Right. We're going with this movie. This movie was mentioned earlier. We're going with Cable Guy.
oh.
Yay! I wanted to pick that, but I
What
can't.
movie?
I can't wait. Cable Guy.
Oh, Cable Guy.
I'm so excited.
I'm scared. I clicked it.
All right, Cable Guy. That's you know what? Let's start with Real Deal.
Yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
the critics hated it. 70 for the critics and 85 for the audience.
All right, go to Lux.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let's go 69 for the critics, please.
Nice.
And
Wild.
thank you. And I'm gonna go for the audience. I don't think it was really well liked actually, so I'm gonna go 75. Let's go 70. Sorry, 70 for the audience. Yeah, that's really close. Yeah, that's great. Final answer.
All right, catch.
I'm gonna go 55-70.
Can I have 2 points, please?
The critics gave this movie a 55%.
Oh.
Is there a
The
bonus
audience
point for hitting
gave
it that
this
out?
movie a 51%.
Ooh.
Catch with this one.
See?
That's a rare time where the audience is lower than the critics. That's surprising.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Jurassic Park.
It's been a long time, but I mean, sure.
That was my
Let's
Jurassic. That
grab
was
that
my
one, too.
dinosaur sound. If you guys are wondering.
Were you just doggy paddling there with that? Which is
Tiny little, those
He's a
little,
velociraptor.
the little tiny green ones. They got
Oh.
little arms. They look like little T-Rexes.
I'm dead.
Velociraptor.
No, way smaller than those. Tiny, way smaller than a velociraptor. I forget the name of them, but they're like a bunch of them.
Oh,
and
the little
second
tiny
one
one.
eats some lady.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
But I digress.
Sorry, I'm not a paleontologist.
Catch.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
Ah, man, it's a tough one. I'm gonna go 89-93.
Hi.
Real.
90-94.
94.
I'm gonna go 91-95, please.
91.
Wow.
For the 3rd time in show history.
Everyone get another point.
Literally, for the 3rd time in show history. Critics gave this movie a 92%. The audience gave it a 91. You all got 5 points.
Real Deal with 2 points. Let's go.
I'm dead. This is the best show
I
ever.
feel like I've won. I've won the show now. I can go home complete. This is great.
I think we've got time for one more. Bambi, what do you got for us?
All right, you say his name 3 times.
No, let's do the one. Let's do the one. Let's
Beetlejuice.
do the one that we don't do anymore.
Toy Story?
Yeah.
The one we banned?
Oh, I thought you said
All right.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, we're doing the band movie. We're doing Toy Story.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
It's banned.
It's
Yeah,
always
we're
fun to
doing-
see everybody's reactions.
You never seen Toy Story?
I'm just fucking with you. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. I was like, I'm safe. Just kidding.
All right. Let's go with Real Deal again. Toy Story.
Oh, 85 no, actually, you know what? No, sorry. 90 for the critics, 95 for the audience.
All right. Lux.
I'll take 100% across the board, please.
Ooh.
All right. And catch.
I'm going to go 96, 98.
9698.
Will this be my first point alone?
Stop kicking me now.
No, I lose again. This is wild.
The critics gave this movie a 100%. The audience gave this movie a 92%. Lux with the last point.
Wait, that's not fair. She knew how to answer this question. She already knew it was forbidden.
But the winner, but
I got it wrong. I thought it was 100.
The whole show's
but
over.
unfortunately, she's not the winner. The winner of the show is Catch. And now, before we go, Vampy, is there anything that you'd like to let everybody know that you got coming up?
Oh yeah, so I host Mystical Madness every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Also, the 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern will be the first VGK fave party with your boy as the guest speaker. Come by, get your faves up. Also, I have an auction on the 13th hosted by Wenda at 8:15.
Get in there.
So that's about it. But other than that, I'm adding.
Awesome. Real deal. What do you got coming up on the app?
July 20th, I'm part of Princess's auction or Wonderland auction at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm actually hosting an auction at the end of August, August 30th, back to school auction. So feel free to reach out to me or Beard Raider to get your spot in there. And that's about it. I know.
Awesome. Lux, what do you got coming up on the app?
I'm glad that you asked. Thank you so much. I'm Lux, and you can join me every Saturday for my featured show, 10 p.m. Eastern, Tic Tac Trivia. So that's really fun. An hour after that, we do Audience Edition and a little Lux After Dark. And speaking of After Dark, I am also in Wenda's auction on July 13th at the Sexy Santa auction. Right? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll buy the Alaskan cruise.
And last but not least, El Campeón Catch. Catch, please let us
It's
know what you got coming on
11:02.
here.
Are we still featured?
No.
No.
I don't know. I got some shit coming up. I'm not really sure what's happening. If you just look at my Instagram, the only catch, I'll post it on my story, I'm sure. I know I'm going to be doing a segment on Mr. Fixit's show on Friday. I'm going to be cooking against Bulldog on his cooking show on Saturday. And
Yeah, at 6 p.m. And I'm actually an admin for that. So, yeah.
A couple other things. I don't know. Find me on Instagram if you really feel like taking the time to do that.
Come watch him cook because it's going to be a pleasure. Yeah.
Oh, we're frying stuff. I'm ready.
I can hardly wait.
FRY in giant letters right here and circled it 3 times. So
Oh, I'm
gonna have to get on this cooking show.
outside. I'm not doing that inside. No. That's a good way to.
You ever deep fried a turkey on a linoleum floor? Oh, brother. All right, guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to play the outro song. If you guys need to leave, I completely understand. If you want to stick around as well, I completely understand. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is Cinema Sky Game Show!
I'll be here and be a good guy for a minute.
I'm going to take my L and go. Thanks for having me. Wow, congratulations, Ted.
Catch, get in there, buddy. DJ, your boy, thanks for having me, brother.
Woo!
Oh, mister, I don't think I'm going to fucking win. I don't think I'm going to do it.
Honestly, dude, that's a fluke. It's 100% a fluke. I don't know how that happened. That's just
We need
like
you back in a
lucky
few weeks.
Vegas.
We need you back in a few weeks, which is after next week. We got one more show next week, and then we need you back. I will contact
We
you.
start
when
the
it's-
champion tournament.
Oh man.
Don't forget Legend Show, DJ.
I'm smoking a bowl and I'm going. God, jeez.
I'm just making sure. Did my job.
Can't get high. Can't get high at his line while fucking. I can get high right now.
Not too much. Stop yelling at me.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is going on?
I told him I'll do my job. Being a manager.
Well, I need one of those. I need someone to tell me what
Yeah,
to
I gotta
do.
go over to-
Shit.
I got to go over to Legends live right now and do Epicted.
Yeah, he's in the championships.
Well, do the damn thing, dude. I should probably go live and like try to do something myself.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna head over there, y'all. I'll see you guys over there.
Gang,
All right,
Thanks so much
vibe.
for tuning in, everybody. Y'all are the best.
Thank you.
Later.